Good, 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 good. Do we need to change the party? I feel like we do. We'll keep Sarah with us. We'll bring Cassandra because she's very useful. And we'll bring Vivian as well. I think I prefer Vivian. Well, I don't know if I prefer Vivian to Solus, but we don't know her as well. So let's try her out again. Is this the right way? Oh, there's a thing here. An unsigned letter in the hinterlands. Preliminary digs have been more than successful. It is extremely surprising to find such a high quantity of the product this close to the surface. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was growing. On one hand, this gives us an advantage, without having to work with the old families back in Orzammar, or even take this through official guild channels. Our families stand to make a killing. On the other hand, the proximity to the surface and to the populated areas of Redcliffe raises an interesting challenge. The war between the mages and Templars should keep people out of the area for now, but as soon as the humans are done trying to kill each other, any operation we start will be uncovered. If we're going to take advantage of this opportunity, we need to keep people out of the area. I'd recommend manufacturing some bandits. This part of Ferelden is lousy with them, so they shouldn't attract much attention, and nobody will have trouble believing that bandits would stake out some territory. By the time that anyone uncovers the operation, it'll either be tapped out, in which case we'll be gone, or we'll have the operation running smoothly, in which case we'll be wealthy enough to deny everything and throw some money at the throne by way of apology. Talk to the families and make it happen. This is too good to pass up. So, what is it? Red Lyrian that they were doing? Okay, with the apostates, the Templars and the bandits cleared out, I figured it's best to come back and hand in quite a few of these quests that are in the town. So we'll do that, and then we'll head for Blackwell. I feel like that's the best choice. Excuse me. I do have the potion.
Please, hurry.
Here you go.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Vivian, what are you doing? What a weird woman. A weird woman.
Thank you.
So I need to talk to you.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Well, here's the ram meat.
Maybe this
probably rotten by now.
With this, I can fill these hungry bellies, give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition, but no one else is helping like you.
Oh, that's sweet
Maybe
of you. Thank you. Yes, there's somebody up here. And we'll have a chat. Enchanted Alandra.
Greetings.
Here you go.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Can you join the Inquisition?
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
Well, I'm not asking you. Oh, I'm glad I brought Vivian along.
The Inquisition is our chance to restore order, Enchanter. Without it, we'll be no better than apostates.
Madame Vivienne, court mage of the Empress of Orlais. I am honored. And if you back the Inquisition, so shall I. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Fair enough. Some of them do this and some of them don't. Makes it feel very interesting. Makes it very... I can't even speak. But it makes it important. It feels important when I do that.
Nice work clearing out those bandits. That will make it much easier.
Ah, you had something to say to me, did you? Any other concerns?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and Elfrid. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us,
Okay.
it would save a lot of lives.
I can do that. I'm headed there eventually.
And you as well.
I just need to find this darn, whatchamacallit, warden. You know, I don't know whether this was a good place to set up camp, because there's a massive waterfall just right there. And oh my gosh, how loud would that be? Like, would you be able to rest? I wouldn't be able to rest. Ooh, blood lotus. Like, even being here, I feel like I need to start, like, yelling. It's just, what the hell is a... You've not even taken this dead bloody body down. What happened here? A map to a waterfall, huh? It's not this waterfall right here, is it? Yeah, because I need to get to that side to talk to Blackwall, and now I've got to go the long way round. Because I'm a fool. And now my feet are wet. My feet are wet. That's not a fun existence. Oh, see, this nice, lovely path here, I could have gone up. Instead, I had to make things difficult for myself. Hey, guy.
They will make this a fight, not us.
Oh, I like the music. But I'm assuming.
Lie there and there, no gaps.
I'm assuming that the guy with the name Blackwall over his head is Blackwall.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said ah?
They were not hiding.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first.
I can deal with these
Conscripts,
guys.
Here they come.
I'm amazing. Oh, no. Let me do that. Didn't work. So, never mind. We'll just set everybody on fire here.
Make them come to me.
I can't see where my mouse is. There it is. I couldn't actually tell who I was, you know, setting on fire and everything. I'll pick this up. You guys had it. I couldn't pick it up in time. Okay, pretty cool intro scene. Did they all die?
Sorry, bastards.
Was that a thing that I could have stopped? No, because these three are
Good
still
work,
here.
conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born.
Of course not.
Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
Okay. I look like I've got a bloody wedgie
You're no farmer.
up my butt.
Why do you know my name? Who are you?
What gave it away that I wasn't a farmer? I could be a farmer. The Inquisition has questions.
I'm here investigating Grey Wardens for the Inquisition. We're seeing if their disappearance has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know.
Yeah, that's right.
First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten.
Maybe.
But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Yeah, well, you know, every warden has their personal thoughts and feelings. Like, there was an option to make a warden a king in Origins, so, you know. I wasn't accusing wardens yet.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight. so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Right. So what's next for us? Oh, is that a love thing? That's weird. Weird thing to say. Where might the Wardens go? No, why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Planned to stay that way for months. Years.
And where might they go?
Do you have any idea where the other wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I
He
don't really
sounds
know.
so
Can't
unsure.
imagine why they'd all disappear at once.
I feel like
Let
he'd
alone
know
where they
these things if he
disappeared
was like on his own for like ages at a time. You know, there's probably people that he can talk to if he needs anything. Inspiring but fruitless.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
See you later, dude.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn.
It is.
Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved.
And I
If
just
you're trying to
nod
put
my
things
head,
right,
I guess.
Maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Oh, how can you alone help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed.
True, he has a point.
Look,
True.
maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Okay, Warden Blackwell will leave and not return if I say no, we don't need a warden. But we're gonna invite him. Join the Inquisition.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Okay, so I'm not going to bring him with me because I need to level him up and I can't be bothered to do that right now. So we'll bring Cassandra. Who else did I have with me? Bring Vivian. And let's bring Sarah or Varric. Let's bring Sarah. No, let's bring Varric. I changed my mind. I was like, yes. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to loot this. I'll take the note. A letter found on the body of a bandit who stole from refugees in the hinterlands. The ink is smudged and only a few sentences can be made out. You can die pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor, or you can do something with the skills that son of a bitch taught you. Spend some time with my boys. No one will know who you are in Ferelden, and it's not so bad. A little bit of smuggling, a little bit of extortion, and you'll get used to it. So, okay, let's see what's in this area. Seeing as the Blackwall's not here, we'll just, you know, have a little sneak peek about what he's been reading. About the Elysian Empire. Oh, that's boring. I say we teleport our way over here, and then make our way north, you know? Go back. Oh, I didn't mean back. I'm not walking all the way there. Hell no. We're gonna travel to the dusk whatever camp that was. This is a kind of night. This is a much better camp than the other place, you know. Although we walk through here and I can just hear like noise. That was a weird loading screen there. Not even a screen. It was just like freeze. Oh shit, maybe it's not such a good place to be. That was a thing. Is this... She's flying around. She's in this area. Oh shit, move. Do I need to go this way? I feel like this is just like, maybe I should have gone this way. Yeah, I went the wrong way, okay? I don't feel ready to face the dragon. Those were always like the last battles, the last bosses. You know, it was I want to say Mel, it's not Meryl. Zenith in Dragon Age Origins. It's an Act 3 quest in Dragon Age 2. Is that it? It is, but I'm in an awkward position, so I couldn't really get it.
I was born in Wycombe, if you must.
Wycombe.
You're a fellow marcher.
Wycombe is a civilized city-state, unlike some.
Wycombe.
Yeah, Starkhaven is pretty much a collection of howling barbarians.
Which is just slightly less foul than Tantervale.
What are you guys going on about? I feel like Reth would know, but I have no clue. And there's another quest up here. Another cabin in the woods. These aren't woods, I don't know why I said that. So let's knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Anything? Just a note in an empty cabin. I'll take the nug skin, don't mind if I do. Stone Dreams, quest complete. A letter in an abandoned home. The stone calls to me in my dreams. As I shape it with my chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists and claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendon, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter, their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone. And the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, there's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. So had I already picked that up then and already stumbled across it, I'm guessing? If it completed the quest, it makes me think that I did. Aha, another cabin. And another quest. Oh, what's going on here?
We should search the area.
Yeah, I feel like I'm searching the area. I'm going to. I'll take the mercenary's long blade. So who won then? I feel like I shouldn't be killing these people, but fair enough. That he had a sword makes me think that he looks like the robe guy, so I guess the Templar brother is the one that did it. I feel so much slower walking with Varric, which makes me feel bad. Thank you, Varric. Aww. Is he dead? Oh, that's not even a person. I thought that was a person that was just like, you know, huddled in the corner. But I guess not. Why do I keep picking up bottles? That's what I want to know. Is it important at all? I'll take the shield. Nothing here, so let's see what this quest over here is. And then we'll loot this guy. I'll take your gold and your letter. A letter found on the dead Templar. Templar Corin. In light of the current hostilities, why did I think that said corruption? I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Tanner. Confront Tanner in Redcliffe village. Well, we're heading there now anyway, so let's go. I'm actually excited to go into the village. See how familiar it looks to me. This is already looking pretty familiar.
Redcliffe village should be right up ahead.
Thank you, Varric.
I want a constant watch on that damn thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Why? Just let me. Thank you. So does it only react like this when I'm near? Or... Oh, it just disappeared. Yeah, I wanted to move. YouTube didn't shoot and stuff. That's annoying. That's my question. Like, is it because I've got the thing on my hand so it reacts to it? I don't want to do that. I'm just going to shoot you, please. Yeah. I can't move out of the way of these things in time. Stupid. Not even to save my life I'm gonna do it. Let's deal with this Wraith. Come here, Wraith. Let me just pick this up, please. Will you just pick up the loot? So that I don't know whether it's gonna like do anything. There we go, I can close it now. Cassandra, please. Please, Cassandra. Perfect. Now it's gone.
What
and now
was that?
What do you mean, what
we
was that?
don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to
Did
alter
it?
the time around it.
We'll have to look into this.
We need to find out what caused whatever this is.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
I didn't notice anything different to that, so, oops. Thank you for letting us through. Oh, and we're just covered in blood. I'm just drenched in it.
The Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
Why is my sound like
No
that?
one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona.
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Okay.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Why have I got just blood smeared on my face? I mean, would
Is
those...
it just me, or is something weird going on here?
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
We should. I was expecting to go right into the village, but it may... Oh, I recognise this place! I do! This is the windmill. Right? Oh, yeah, this is...
Impressive craftsmanship to remain standing after such abuse.
Maybe. Is it? Let's see what it says. It is! It's Redcliffe Windmill! These ruins mark the spot where a windmill once overlooked Redcliffe village. It was destroyed in the last days of the Blight when Darkspawn attacked the area and was never repaired. Oh, yay. Yeah, that's where you sneak in to get into Redcliffe Castle, I believe. You know, when you go to God, I can't even remember his name. Tigan, please. I was like, it sounds very funny in his old like French accent, and I couldn't remember what it was. And I'm like, it was something. It's a lot busier. I really like that. Who am I talking to?
He used to play in the fields outside this very village. And now the boy who once begged me to make him toy soldiers rules all of Reth.
No, he doesn't. You completely... You started with saying the great... Oh.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favours blood lotus flowers.
Well, I'll have to see about that. You called him the Grey Warden Alistair and then said he rules over all of Ferelden. You can't have it both ways. What's this over here? There's a question mark. Can I do anything in here? I need something. Please,
I have a
move.
serious question for you, Iron Lady.
I can hardly wait.
In the Imperial Court, if someone uses the wrong fork at dinner, is that worse than death or just social suicide?
It's impossible to say, my dear. Anyone who has ever so misstepped was stabbed to death with the proper fork.
I like these two together. Oh, that's another one that needs that perk. I definitely need to collect it then. Knock knock. Hinterland's healer.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs.
Hello.
My apologies. Can I help you?
You're low on herbs?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars.
Elf fruit? I've got a lot of elf fruit.
To treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills
Yeah,
to gather
what do you
more.
need? What do you need?
I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Can you help the refugees? We need a healer
There are
down there.
refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
The last healer died.
These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Cassandra, please help me.
The Inquisition honors the efforts of all who are willing to help in these dark times. Help the refugees, and we will ensure that you are protected and respected.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
I just want to help all the refugees. That's the last thing. So I convinced a healer to help at the crossroads, right? So yes. So that means that we'll have to go back to Vale to see if he needs any more help here. Oh, any more help there, I should specify. Let me read the list, please. Oh, cool. And we've already got your herbs.
May I help?
That is barely anything. Here's your herbs.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Yes, these are perfect.
I feel like I could give you double of that. Are you still low?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad.
Okay, so I can keep doing it then.
It's dangerous to go hunting through the
Maybe.
hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
So I can do it again, can I? Okay, so common treatment.
A pleasure to see you again.
Thank you. Okay, an advanced treatment. Okay, I found your herbs
I found
again.
some of the herbs you were looking for.
Bit more tougher there. So are you still low on herbs?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad.
And these guys are
Dangerous to
just
go hunting
stuck
through
in
the
the
hills to gather
corner.
more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Okay, okay. Let me read that list. I've got those herbs as well.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for your
And
help.
let me leave the conversation, please, and talk to you again.
A pleasure to see you again.
I found your herbs.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
This is exactly what I need.
Couldn't you have just like put everything on the list?
Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, so if you done it, then maybe it's still on my screen.
Pleasure to see you again.
I don't have anything there. There we go. You just wouldn't disappear, so I was a bit worried. Okay, okay. That was so fun. She should have just like made a massive list, and I could have been like, yeah, I've got all this stuff. I mean, it's nice to have more quests, but I feel like I felt like I was done here, and I guess I'm not. There's definitely going to be like a third trip to the hinterlands to clean everything up.
Did you hear the news?
But we'll wait until like, I assume some of the companion quests would lead us there, so we'll probably wait until then. Let's talk to this widower. Hello?
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to take the flower?
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you.
Yeah, I'll be down to do that.
Not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west.
You know, I'm already giving a flower to a spirit, so why not to a dead person? To a ghost? Goodbye.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Is that another one that needs deft hand? No, it just needs a robe. My boy, your moment to shine.
Good day.
Good day. If you guys all look away, I'd really appreciate it.
The Venatori created the Oculara to search for something. Something like those strange shards.
Oh, this is horrible. What is this place? Ugh. Why
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil?
Oh.
I'd hoped they were safe with the rebel mages. I see that I was mistaken.
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
I had wondered where they had gone. I should have looked harder.
That's... I need to have a look at that codex entry. It didn't let me look at it. Oculara. A skull set upon a staff, these macabre artifacts cause magical shards in the area to glow with magical radiance when a viewer looks through the eyes of the skull. Alexius was quite clear in his orders. We must scour the countryside to find more of the shards. Without them, the Venatori cannot claim the treasure or master seats. For that, should I have been able to do this without, like, I don't know who Alexius is, and I technically don't know who the Venatori is. I mean, I played enough that I do know who they are. But still, that just, like, gives the game away. Okay, without them, the shards are nearly impossible to find, even if they are no longer cloaked by whatever magic hid them for all these centuries. There must be more tranquil in the area. The rebels abandoned most of them when they fled their circles. Remember, the skull will only attune properly if the tranquil is in close proximity to one of the shards when the demon is forced to possess him. Even then, the blow must be delivered immediately. The oculara produced from the tranquil killed even minutes later failed to illuminate the shards when used. I trust you to continue your efforts in this matter. Our master expects success. A letter found in an abandoned house in Redcliffe village. Okay, so these guys are not to be trusted. So the last place we want to go is the tavern, which I believe is that over there. The Gull and the Lantern, yeah. So we'll come up here to see what this one is all about. Hey fella, one-eyed Jimmy.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd
Is that another blooming animal that's just, like, wandered the area? There's that Druffalo as well, isn't there?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck. And his advice helped us make our fortune.
His advice?
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Okay. Then what's the actual problem?
Your ram
He's
has
gone.
Missing?
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake.
Okay.
If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
Well, then I guess I better go. I will see you later.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
I will. I will send him home. Well, this is a nice area. Hello, Reverend Mother.
They say Tevinter sent you to save the world.
Maybe.
If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
You sound... I'll do my best to do it.
Trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
So are you alone here then?
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
And you support this alliance?
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned on Draste Day. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened and I dread to learn what.
I've just realised I probably shouldn't have brought Vivian to Redcliffe. She does not like them, she does not like Fiona, so I'm interested to see how they react around her. So do you support the mages then?
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
So, do you think there should be circles?
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
Alright.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make us speed you, my child.
I mean, I feel like they had the chance and they decided to, like, join with the Tevinter Imperium.
Good day.
Oh, Tana, Sister Tana, tut.
May I help you?
You're with the Chantry, huh?
Are you a Chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's
Oh, aren't you a blessed angel?
busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
Well, that's a problem, see, because I know you're a smuggler.
I found a letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Oh, I've got more than one special, do I? You can do better with us, Cassandra, Varric. I feel like I will make this decision. You can do better with us.
What are you getting from the gross? What kind of protection are your suppliers offering? The Inquisition could use someone who can move goods around quietly. And we
I don't know whether that's a good thing.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers? Alright, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safest.
I just want everybody to join my folds. Come to me. Would Cassandra have been like, why have I got blood on my goddamn face? Clean your face, woman. We went to the tavern.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition.
And I no longer have blood on myself, so that's good.
First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke.
Oh,
You look
Vivienne.
grateful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is that a trick question?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken.
I'm sorry.
I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before.
Yeah,
the
all your
apocalypse.
faces look the same. Then, no, I'm not going to say then who did I meet. I met her. So something weird is happening.
Well, that's very strange. Because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work. But why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here? The situation has changed. The free mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
That's not a good thing.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing. An alliance with Tevinter? Do you
Your
not fear all of
dementia is
Flanders turning
showing.
against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse
Yeah,
thing you
like,
could have done,
everybody hates
and I've got
Tevinter,
nothing.
especially in
As one
Ferelden.
indenture to a magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Okay, that was fast. You're ignoring the breach, then tell me who does. No, you've made a really big mistake. Like, I feel like well, not me personally, but Reth personally is really pretty pissed off about this. Because I feel like she knows a bit about the Tevinter Imperium, because, or maybe she wouldn't be. Maybe, would she be? I don't know. I feel like she's more informed, being a Kunari, maybe. But yeah, you've made a huge mistake.
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had
You
no
had a choice.
We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
I've
The
been
Southern
reading
Mages
about
are
you.
under my command, and you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Uh-huh. Where is the owl? This is his place, right?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
This is his village.
Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were
Oh, Tegan is the best boy.
Tensions growing.
He also did leave Redcliffe during the Blight. Because he went, didn't he? We met, did we meet him in Redcliffe Chantry? We might have met him in Redcliffe Chantry, and it was like another Redcliffe knight that we met in Lothering, right? He wasn't the one that was in Lothering, was he? So tell me about this alliance.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
Yeah, explain to me the word indentured.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a magister.
Our southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
Aren't you a good guy? And what does Tevinter gain from doing this?
What does the Imperium gain from taking
a couple of hundred mages, probably.
For the moment, the southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
You believed him when he said that? What a fool you are. When did this happen?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
Or foreknowledge.
Certainly very timely.
Okay, this is a long way from home. I don't want to negotiate with him. I'm sorry, but I really don't. I'd rather back out and deal with the Templars. I feel icky dealing with the Tevinter Imperium. Because, you know, she's got a little of the bias because she's a Qunari. And they keep fighting with the Tevinter, don't they?
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am.
Plus, we read about what he's been doing to the Tranquil, so...
It seems we are both strangers here.
For all you know, I was born and raised in Ferelden, bitch. I wasn't, but I could have been.
Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix.
You look badass. That is a nice outfit. I like the yellow
I'm not
rather
surprised
than the
you're
red.
here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious.
Oh no, I just came to visit Redcliffe. It's a very well-known place, but we don't think small here.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be.
You okay, fella?
Felix.
Right into my crotch. That face was pressed right into my crotch.
Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
Could he have been
I'm fine.
less obvious there?
Come, I'll get your powders.
Just
Please
headbutt
excuse
me
friends.
right in the
We will have
stomach
to continue
with
this
my
another
toned
time.
abs.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
Well, he looks really sick there in that light, though. And can I
shall
just
send word
say,
to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
the woman that was with Fiona, with her, like, cropped hair, she looks so badass.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
And yeah, he obviously slipped a note in my waistline.
Mysterious.
It could be a trap. Who am I talking to?
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Only one way to find out.
What is with these awkward movements? Let me move out of your way, dudes. The lady's not here anymore and I'm devastated. Anyway, Linnea, hello.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
Uh-huh. Are we? And the Tevinters are better?
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
Don't tell me you bought the Chantry's lies about how evil Tevinter is. It's just because they're ruled by mages.
He just said that you were going to be part of the military. Don't they use blood magic?
But don't magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People don't like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their wars. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
Uh-huh. So, the Inquisition's different. I'm not going to get into it with you.
We left the Chantry. They hate us.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not going to trust you. You're very, neutral, aren't you? You're not biased at all. Is there anything else in here that I want to get? There's a book over there. Oh, finally, quiet. Let me stick my head out of here, fresh air. Is nobody, like, getting food, dude? Or are you just having your 15 minutes? I'll leave you in peace. Oh, hello, Clements.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me.
Why not?
Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
Are you a tranquil? Why does he disprove?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
He's coming with us. Because, you know, we're not going to trust Alexius with a tranquil. When did the Tevinters arrive?
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple's
2 days.
He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
I don't want to go.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not?
I am.
I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Honey, like, even if you weren't good at, even if you weren't an alchemist, I would say come with us, because he's gonna use your skull in some horrible experiment. So join us, yes.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Agent acquired. Where was this book that I saw? Is it this one? Yes, it is. And Talwyn, nice to meet you.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
I can imagine. You don't like Tevinter?
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
And tell me about the alliance. Like, clearly he was lying about some things. What did he say that you would do?
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Into the fire. Tell me about yourself.
Who are you?
Name's Talwyn. Formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hospital. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day. Quality education. A roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
Why did you join the rebellion then?
If you were happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose.
There
are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
he doesn't respond to her at all.
Goodbye.
Vivian's like, I'm the leader of the loyal mages. Well, I need to ask questions, even though I already know that they're rotten. They are rotten people. Ooh, a nice picture. Is that of Redcliffe? Might be. And just have a little look-see in the rooms. See if there's anything that we can read about. When we heard of the injustice against our fellow mages at the White Spire, the Circle of Magi in Valrio, I feared what was to come. Our circle at Desmond is small and isolated. It exists largely as a facade to appease the Chantry. When the other circles rose up, the Chantry sent seekers across the bay from Aisley to investigate. They found us mixing freely with our families, training female mages in the traditions of the Seers, and denounced us as apostates. Perhaps they thought we were spineless rogues who could be intimidated with a little bloodshed. Before I was first enchanter, I was the daughter of Captain Rivard of the Felisma Armada. I know how to plan a battle. They brought with them a small army of Templars. We fought, and we might have won, but they invoked the right of annulment, with all the unrelenting brutality that followed. Or that allowed. It is their right to put screaming apprentices to the sword, burn our tainted libraries, crush irreplaceable artifacts under their heels, tear down the very walls of our homes. No mage has the right to disagree. We of the Desmond Circle wait now behind barricades. I have sent word to our brother and sister mages of this outrage. When they break through, we will not die alone. Final journal entry of First Enchanter Rivella slain in Desmond, 940 Dragon. Well, that's devastating. That is just a massive open window to a rock face. And that's another one to a rock face. Like, lovely. It's just very, not, it's not very nice. I would have at least put them on this wall instead. So that you could see, outside. But I guess not. I guess that's just me. That's not how a staff works, fool.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
That went weird, the noise, once again. Okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna get this guy in the middle. Oh, he's gone. Move. They always end for me. Aim for me. Who's that in the corner? Is that... Who's there? Just hiding. Oh, it's Varric. Need to touch it a little bit. There was only one guy left. I should have just maybe left it, but never mind. Too late. Wow, that went loud. I don't think I hit anybody with that. Oh, I moved out of the way there. Cool. Oh, really? Okay, let me get out into the potion and then spread some electricity. I didn't like that. That wasn't nice. You can do this. You can do this. There we go. Let's meet this dashing bloke. Hello.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you?
I
You
might
just
know.
wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another
How
Tevinter.
do you do?
Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I'm sure. So, you're a magister then?
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
And where's Felix?
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Is something wrong with him?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Oh, okay. So, why were you wanting to help us then?
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer.
For all I know,
Not
that's
for
because
some
you've
time.
grown up and you've, like,
You
graduated.
must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
That sounds... bad?
I hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted
I
time around
didn't
itself,
see that.
sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it. And they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic
that would not
Alexius
be good.
is using is wildly unstable. And it's unraveling the world.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good, but me as a mage and Vivian as a mage has never heard of this, so do you have evidence of this?
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about.
Me and
I helped
Vivian
develop
knows
this
what's
magic.
up.
When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori.
And there's the Venatori
And I can tell you
mention.
one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
And it's like, he's telling me this, but because I read that note, I already knew that Alexius was part of the Venatori, so it's like, well, tell me something I don't know. You know, why does he want me?
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
Probably because
They're
of the
obsessed
mark
with
on your
you.
hand.
But I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple
Or
of
you can
Sacred
close the
Ashes.
rift with your hand.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori
Maybe.
are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Why are you telling me this?
Alexius is your father. Why are you working
So he's
against
doing
him?
bad things.
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Well, I guess I'm a little flattered.
All this for me. And I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target.
Oh, Varric.
Expecting the trap is the
Varric's
first
like
step
with
in
me
turning
as
it to
well.
your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Well, that's not weird at all. return to the war room, which is what I think I will do. Because now we have a choice to make. Okay, so I figured before the end of the episode, I'll, you know, look at the completed completed missions. We'll pick some more, even though technically next episode will...
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're
Cullen,
ours.
please, I'm trying to talk. I've already lost what I was going to say. But yeah, we'll have a look at what we've done. And we will look at choose successor and leads. Commander Cullen, it would be an honor to serve the Inquisition and prove the mettle of the Elysian Chevaliers by doing the Maker's work. I accept your generous offer wholeheartedly, and will arrive in good time with those men loyal to me. It will be my privilege to order the Inquisition's troops into holy battle against those who would threaten the order of the Empire. In the Maker's grace, Lord Jean Gaspard of Leeds. And we got influence with that. Excellent. So we've got another one that we can do there as well. So we've also got utilize the Grey Warden treaties, and I forgot what the other one said. The Jenny Inquisition needs bees. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered, "Of course." Quite disturbing. I don't understand that at all. Okay, so we've got this one. The Secrets of Andraste. Interestingly, the ruins are Alamari in origin, belonging to the tribes that inhabited Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. What is of greater interest, however, is that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it is all in code. According to the translators, a reference to the Guardian also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious. I will continue translation efforts in the hope we can narrow this down further. And we got 63 gold. Cool. So we don't have anything there. So we'll have a look at some of these that we've got. Have I done that one? Yeah, I've completed that one. Why is that still on there though? Okay, so before I forget anything, I remember that Vivienne had this one that she wanted us to do. So, a letter addressed to Vivienne lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, "Josephine, darling, you should take care of this V." Because we want to do what Vivienne says, so we're going to give just Josephine it to have a look at. "My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me as a friend to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker Pentagast and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With deepest concern, Viscountess Elodie de Moray." Hey, I know an Elodie. So, Liliana, proving the Divine's death would be just used against us. We need to find the source of this rumour. And we can't prove the Divine is dead, but we could escort people to the crater to see it themselves. Yeah, neither of those are good suggestions. So we need the support of the nobles to combat this rumour. I can arrange a few key visits. Yeah, Josephine has this handled.
At your service.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we need to finish this. Choose the successor and leads. Okay, so a fragment of a Ben Heserath information report. With Jean Gaspard removed from play, Carolina or Monet will almost certainly be the next Duchess of Leeds. As the struggle intensifies, Carolina has sent agents to cause a scandal, judging that Monet does not have the skill to avoid such snares. Monet has relied upon Mother Renette, her mentor in the Chantry, for advice upon how to strengthen her claim to the duchy, and the Reverend Mother, in an attempt to protect Monet, has sent mercenaries to threaten Carolina's life. Well, okay. That is not a nice thing to do. But, yeah, Carolina has overplayed her hand by giving her agents so much information. I can turn that on her and leave her reputation in tatters. Or Cullen says our troops can easily stop the mercenaries, and Carolina's plan should put her into position to become the next Duchess. We did say that we wanted Carolina, right? Because Monet was just a naive person, and I don't like the fact that she heavily relies on Mother Renee, whose first thought was to threaten Carolina's life. So, Cullen, I'm giving you the go-ahead.
To work?
Perfect. To work. So we've got those two, so it's either utilize the Grey Warden treaties, but whoever can do that is busy. So that's either, that'll be Josephine and Cullen can do that one. So investigate the strange chalk markings. Excerpts from Rector's reports. What do you know this sign? A triangle point down, two wavy lines through it. A lookout spotted it in chalk on a ruined wall close to one of our outposts. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Archivists are still looking. Argent thinks she saw the symbol, or something very like it, scrawled in a ledger that belonged to the Comtesse de Bayard. A sweep was done as you ordered. Almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner. Many believe we are being watched. To what end, we do not know. So, Josephine, I could follow up on Argent's lead. The Comtesse de Bayard is reclusive and has remained steadfastly neutral in all matters, but I'm certain I can find some way to gain her cooperation. I don't know, if she's neutral, we don't really want to push her. Like, if we push her towards us, it's still going to make her very bitter about that. And he's not participating in the mission, so Leliana, what's about a decoy outpost set up near a trade route and watched carefully? If someone decides to take out their piece of chalk, we'll have them. Maybe. That could be useful. Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's see what we have.
And then we will, we need to make a choice now, don't we? Yeah. And that's it for my latest episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. I really hope you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. If you are, please consider subscribing to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos on the left that you can click on to watch more of me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.